Celtics, Doc Rivers. The starting lineup for the Western Conference champions, your Los Angeles Lakers. At forward, 6'7" from St. John's, number 37, Ron Artest. The other forward, 7 feet from Spain, number 16, Pau Gasol. At center, 7 feet from St. Joseph's High School, number 17, Andrew Bynum. At guard, 6'1" from Arkansas Little Rock, number 2, Derek Fisher. And the other guard, 6'6" from Lower Merion High School, number 24, Kobe Bryant. The head coach of the Lakers, Phil Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, the deciding Game 7 is coming up next.
And so it continues. You've lived your life for this one moment. A chance to march into the pantheon of greatness, where a legacy of champions awaits.
The Staples Center is packed and ready for the most dramatic event in professional sports. A Game 7 in the championship round. Kobe Bryant and the defending champion Lakers looking for the repeat. A chance to clinch back-to-back titles on their home floor. Meanwhile, for Boston, Paul Pierce and the Celtics hoping for one more gritty performance to give their fans yet the ultimate prize once again. Good evening, everyone, and welcome welcome to Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Along with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand, Doris Burke with us as well. Couldn't ask for a better ending. How fitting. The two most storied and successful franchises in NBA history. Two hated rivals getting together one more time, one game, to decide who will be the champion. And Jeff, at this stage, these teams know each other so well, it's no longer about X's and O's and adjustments.
Well, after the first few games of any series, it's not about tactical adjustments anymore. It's about an effort adjustment. And the Lakers made that effort adjustment in Game 6. They dominated the board, they dominated the paint, and they were on every loose ball. You look at the rebounding advantage. The winner in each game has out-rebounded his opponent. I don't think it'll be any different here tonight.
And they were so impressive in Game 6. Meanwhile, Mark, it's always fascinating to see with the NBA's brightest lights on here who will face the pressure and play well. Now, obviously, it's got to be a team effort, but are there any particular players who are vital for their team to win tonight?
Well, absolutely. We expect to see Kobe Bryant being spectacular, but the Lakers are at their best when he gets help, and that help, point the finger at Pau Gasol. They need him to defend, to score, and then to rebound. When he plays well, they are awfully, awfully tough to beat. For the Celtics, it's the same exact thing. We expect Paul Pierce to be a force on the offensive end, but he needs help from his leaders. Rondo on the offensive end, being the maestro and being aggressive, taking what the Lakers give him. And defensively, the anchor, the leader, Kevin Garnett, playing with force, being a presence, and then giving them something on the offensive post.
The Celtics and the Lakers, over the years, so many great names, so many great memories in this incredible rivalry. And we get another Game 7 coming up. This presentation of the NBA Finals on ABC will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Game this year. Probably had as many practices, if not more, right? You know what you have to do out there. You go out there and beat this team to the ball.
Would say, get the ball, don't give up the ball, be an agitator, don't be a retaliator, be the agitator and hit first. Kendrick Perkins would say, I love you.
Don't stand and watch this game. No time for spectating.
You know, in 20 years from now, we're going to come back and we're going to have this reunion party. And when we shake hands, let's make sure our rings touch.
It's a moment in a game that kids dream about as they're growing up, learning the game of basketball. We're set for Game 7, Spanish language version of today's game presented by ESPN Deportes. Use the SAB button on your television. One final game. As you see Rasheed Wallace in the opening tip for Boston. Wallace is the starting center. Kendrick Perkins tearing up his knee in Game 6 and will not play. Bynum gets inside. This is his first. Gasol's chip won't go. Battle for the ball. And the Lakers will have it. Our officials for tonight, Joe Crawford, Dan Crawford, and Scott Foster. For Joe Crawford, it's his third Game 7 of an NBA Finals. Did it 205 and did it 94. Bynum guarded by Wallace. How will Bynum's knee hold up? Another key question. Ball poked away, picked up by Pierce. Celtics trying to bounce back from a poor performance. Completely outplayed in Game 6. Scored just 67 points. Shot just 33% from the field as Fisher deflects it off of Rondo's leg. Good defense from L.A. Perkins can only watch, and you have to feel for that young man. So difficult come this far. In the Game 7, he has to sit it out.
Well, it's tough to watch. You appreciate everything that he does on the basketball floor and as a professional. I'm sure the Lakers appreciate it also. Got to give him a lot of credit, and it's certainly sad to see him on the side.
Artest, who had a good game in Game 6, misses that. Gasol already. Another second shot opportunity. Fisher hits the three.
Both possessions, LA's got multiple attempts at the basket. The Celtics are going to have to find a way to rebound the ball as Gasol's called for a block.
Believe it or not, that Fisher three was his first of the finals. He was 0 for 8 prior to nailing that one. We've certainly seen him make huge threes during the course of his terrific career.
But when you're going up against a team that has a length advantage over you, you've got to gain rebound. you've got to have people coming to the ball. And the Celtics in that previous possession didn't have it.
Wallace, a very good post-up player. So much of his offense comes from the three-point land now, but he's very adept down low.
Well, here's a guy that was one of the best power forwards in basketball for 10 years. Spurt. And I like what both teams are doing, trying to get the other guys involved offensively. You know your stars are going to get it going. You want to get a rhythm for the other guys.
Wallace has finals experience, certainly, with Detroit in 04 and 05. Gasol off balance, can't get it to go. Ball taken by Bynum. Knocked away, Bynum gets it back. They're letting him play early. Blocked by Wallace. And Gasol with an excellent second effort. The big guys battling down low to start.
If you're the Celtics, you got to understand it's not about Garnett and Wallace. It's about game rebounding. You need 5 guys dedicated and determined to get into the paint and come up with the rebound.
They were crushed on the boards early in Game 6 as Wallace banks it in. Wallace started 13 games during the regular season. He's come off the bench in every playoff game. He did not have a good regular season in his first year with Boston, but he's had some excellent moments in the playoffs. Ray Allen on Bryant. Gasol left open. More second chance opportunities, a foul. And Gasol will go to the rebound. Already the Lakers dominant on the glass, a 6-1 edge early.
This is Lakers just length and also athleticism, but give them credit. They're quicker to the basketball. If you're dressed in green, you got to find a way to get in there, put a body on somebody, and come up with the rebound.
If you saw that last replay, Ray Allen, as the skirmish was happening in the paint, he's hanging out at the top of the key on the free throw line. That's not good enough. Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and Rondo are going to have good rebounding nights because Rasheed Wallace is a better defender than he is a rebounder. Garnett's going up against a guy who's 7 foot as well. So the perimeter players are going to have to do their job.
Gasol already with 5 rebounds as he misses the free throw. He had more rebounds in the first quarter than the entire Celtic team in Game 6. He's off to another strong start.
And Kobe Bryant had 11. He knew the importance of the game and of the importance of a rebounding factor as Garnett scores on a good feed.
Nice pass from Rondo. Celtics have hit their first 3 shots from the field after that dismal shooting performance in Game 6. Right down to Bynum. Bynum right now was too tall. And the length of the Lakers was a big point coming into the series. And right now the Lakers by 1.
That's good offense by the Lakers. You can tell that the Celtics' mindset is to try to put 1.5, 2 guys on Bryant early on, not allowing him to catch fire.
Wallace will try from outside this time. And Rondo called for a reach-in foul. And let's send it over to Doris Burke for the first time tonight. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Mike. Phil Jackson was asked about Andrew Bynum's status in the pregame press conference. He said Gary Vitti and the Lakers training staff said no more than 10 minutes per half for Andrew Bynum. The only thing that would change that is if he tweaks his knee and it ends up being less minutes. But obviously, Mike, he looks good to start.
Ray Allen all over Bryant. Good defense there. Ball tipped. Rondo able to come away with it, but lost it. Picked up by Bryant. Hard drive to the basket. Knocked away. Boy, they're letting him play early. Bryant tripped up on a loose ball. Celtic ball. Not a lot of whistles in the early going.
You can let him play, but at some point, that's an obvious foul. And the guy loses control, gets into the seams. That's a good no call right there, but coming up with the loose ball. Rasheed Wallace grabs the right arm. Bryant goes down. That's a clear foul.
Pierce trying to go against Artest. Pierce didn't have a free throw in Game 6, so unusual. Rondo inside and gets the banker. Good ball movement from Boston.
Putting Rondo on the baseline is that pick and roll action, so he's not having to take jump shots.
Garnett on Gasol. Fisher left open. That 2-pointer won't go. And Wallace fumbles a bit, but comes up with the board. Rondo's transition game so vital. Phil Jackson said that's the #1 key for them coming into Game 7.
And the only way you can do that is to get stops, clean rebounds, like they just did. So their rebounding is important to slow down the Laker offense, but also to ignite their fast break offense.
The other part of that is adding the Lakers not being committed to running back, allowing him to dribble down the court.
Allen again, good defense on Bryant. Double team by Pierce. Has to fire away. It's the side of the backboard. Boy, Ray Allen, excellent job there. And Pierce timed the help perfectly.
Well, you see the mindset of the Celtics. They're not allowing Bryant to take over this game early on. That's just a reckless one-on-one play by Bryant. When help comes, you've done your job. Get rid of the basketball. Here, Ron Artest on the perimeter. Give it up and trust him to make a shot.
Someone said that would be the key for their victory. Defensively, as Pierce misses his shot, had a good look. The Celtics have taken just 7 shots compared to 15 already for the Lakers, but they've missed 12 of those 15. And getting a number of offensive rebounds. Gasol, nice fake. Pretty ball from the 7-footer.
But you also saw the difference. Bryant took the double team of Garnett and Allen, got rid of the basketball, and Gasol made the play.
Garnett doesn't find him off the dribble. Had a better shot when he first caught it. Goes out of bounds off the air ball, much to the delight of the Laker fans. It's been so much fun in each arena. The Celtic fans hate the Lakers, and the Laker fans hate the Celtics. A good heated rivalry, the best in the game. Gasol inside, pressure move, blocked from behind, and a jump ball. Again, the help defense. Garnett got a piece of it, and those two will jump it up. As we're already past the midway point of the first.
Talk about being a presence. Garnett, Rasheed Wallace giving up offensive boards, but here you see the both big guys contest the shot, not allowing Pau Gasol to get an uncontested layup. This is game 7. It's time to do it or go home.